Hi, it's Debbie from Cardinal Healings. For those of you that are on for the first time, I'm an energetic intuitive healer. So I connect with the angels and with Creator to energetically release trapped emotions, trauma, toxins from the body. Um, so last Friday, I part of our Soul Tribe community on YouTube, Arcana Shores. I asked that they pick three people that I was going to donate a custom healing session to. So Jason picked three names, and today we have two of them. Dennis wasn't able to make it because he had another commitment, but we have Joe Marie and Randy here to just talk about their experience, what their session was like, maybe to give you guys a better idea of what I do and how I can help you. So we can start. Joe Marie, if you want to start and maybe just give people an idea, maybe what you felt like before the session, how, after, what, during this, whatever you want to say, just that'll be awesome.
Okay, thank you. Number one, I was really excited to win the healing session. And once I met you, Debbie, it was a wonderful experience. From the very beginning, I have scoliosis, spondylosis, and stenosis of the canal. And I, during my second jab, which I did get only because of my job, I went ahead and my legs became paralyzed. And I could not walk. And I thought it was probably from having problems from my back problems, in which I found out it wasn't, that I developed two bigger cysts, one on the back of each knee. And I started having a lot of problems where my legs weren't working. Went through a lot of therapy, ended up finally with a chiropractor, and that didn't really work. So I ended up with an acupuncturist, and they went ahead and worked on me. And until he put the needles in my toes, I was still paralyzed. Once he did that, I was able to walk again, but it was so painful, I chose not to go back. In which case, when this came about, I thought, well, hey, we'll try something else now. And I still had pain in my knees, especially in my knees and my hips and that. And going through the healing session, I just really tuned in on Debbie's voice and what she was saying. And it was like a ball was in the back of my back, in the very back. And all of a sudden, this ball just kind of got real hard and just started to leave my body. I can't explain it, but that's how it felt.
Ball of energy stuck in your back, trapped emotions. We're energetic, it's a ball of energy. Yep. It was
yeah. And but it was almost like when you had me get up and walk, I walked around then and I could still feel it. It felt real stiff and sore. And you had me sit back down again. And we did that energy again on that area, and it totally left. And ever since that day, I have not had that pain that I've had in my back. I literally felt that ball just disintegrate. It just left. So that in itself, and as well as when we were done, I told Debbie, I said, I felt so giggly and giddy and as free as a bird. So it healed me in other ways that I didn't think that I had issues, but I guess I did. So yeah, I would recommend a healing for anybody. I mean, it was fantastic. It was so relaxing. And there's things that you had said that I never would have even realized that was all balled up in my body somewhere. Okay, and I really feel very free and I still feel good, but I'm coming back for another session.
Yes, I mean, we did so much. It's quantum healing. That's the amazing thing. I can do so much in a short amount of time. And I mean, you had mentioned, I think, feeling depressed, and you sure don't seem depressed now, right? Like you've been flying high since we stopped.
I have, and it's like I had an issue with my son the other night, and it was like, yeah, I feel bad about it, but oh well. Yep. You know, it's just like let it go. I mean, it's not. I don't. well, like you said, you don't want to invite it back into your body again.
Right.
So I think part of it's a mindset, but you were able to go even in the mind, and I just listened to what you had to say, and it truly did. It did help. It really helped.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And there's more, like I said, so I did the custom session for both of you. I did the alignment and everything. And then, there are other sessions that we can do. There is more work that we can do. But I mean, if you can check anything off the list, right? And like check a few boxes, that's a win for everyone, right? I mean,
right.
And then even it like ripple effect, like you said, your son, it didn't trigger you. So it just affects the people around you. You're the way your vibration is raised, and you're just in a better mood, and you're happier, and it affects other people too.
I sleep better. I mean, I did notice, because I was very tired. I was talking to one of the other Soul Tribe members, and had mentioned how I felt so tired and drained all the time. And he mentioned about the ascension, and I read about it and listened, but I think I needed more than just that. And I think with that healing, that also brought that to light. Again, the love and light. So you go to the light and things start happening with ourselves. So I was excited.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I mean, it'll give just people a better idea of what it's about. I'm sure there are a lot of people that may be on the fence about giving it a try, and so it's nice to hear from you instead of from me. But thank you.
I've never had one. I never had a healing session before. I've had readings, but not a healing session.
Right.
So this was completely new to me, and like I said, I feel
that's
so
one
much
more thing I'll say. The fact that it was new to you, and you had so many, you saw things, you felt the energy, you felt the tingliness on a newbie, like a newbie, if you will. So that's just amazing. So thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So Randy, how was your experience?
First of all, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for having me on and doing this. And this Soul Tribe is amazing. It's like we've found our family. Like we've, there's so many people around that we can't speak the way we want to speak to each other. But this healing it was funny, right? When you contacted me, you started saying all these things. So how you doing? And right away, when people usually talk to you, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. It's because you're walking around, you're talking, but once you started to point out all the things in my body, I was like, yes. It was like in my neck, I'm holding all these things in my neck and in my shoulders, and and you went right to my right hip and my lower back. That's been there for the longest time. And you've you went through everything, and I could just feel a calmness come over my whole body. And I just laid there and I just let you do your work. And it was just simply amazing. And I would recommend it to anybody.
Right now, how's your lower back been since?
I've been fine. Yeah. Other than my wife snoring, that's keeping me getting lots of sleep. But that's not to do with my body. That's her body.
Right.
But fantastic. I would recommend it to anybody. And I'm getting my mom to contact you and do one, because mom has a lot of issues as well. Right. And as soon as I told her about my session, she says, "Oh, I'm going to contact Debbie." And I said, "Of course, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
A lot of it is trapped emotions from whether childhood or, and it lands, the trapped emotions, like stress is an ulcer, right? It lands in the stomach, but the other emotions land in different places, and it manifests into physical things if you don't deal with it. So, I mean, some of the stuff could have been 10, 15 years ago or whatever, and you didn't deal with it. So it festered and it manifested into pain, or, like the lower back and the neck. Like they say that you wear the weight of the world on your shoulders, have the weight of the world on your shoulders, and that your neck and shoulders, that was feelings, whatever the feelings were. I can't remember what we did, but releasing them. I just tap in my, like Kristen, her tool is the tarot cards. My tool is the pendulum. That's how I connect. But then I do have the power to make the energy go away, and I call in the angels and guides, and it's truly amazing. Like what I'm doing is like quantum healing. Like you guys both like quantum leaped into like healing.
Yeah. It's amazing. This is the new age of this stuff. Like this is like we were saying about the older modalities. We have to move faster now during this age. Yeah.
Like they're outdated. Like, unfortunately they are. Like, it's great, but these times you need, I'm like, I need the fast track. I can't mess around. I gotta get this
Yeah,
done
that's right.
quick,
Yeah.
and like in a 30-minute session, I can align the back, do the acupuncture, release, check every organ in the body, ask if it's, I can communicate with the organs. Are you happy? No. Why? Oh, got some trapped energy. Oh, effort unreceived, not feeling supported. All right, let's get rid of that, and just, I release it. It's just,
Yeah, it's
very
fantastic and it's amazing. It really is. It truly is. Thank you
and
very
it
much.
probably
Thank
had a
you.
ripple effect on you and your family too. Your kids,
Yeah.
everyone's like, why is dad so chill, right?
Yeah. Well, I am chill, but I'm even more chill now.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then the third one, excuse me, Dennis said he energetically off the charts. I asked how he felt. He said energetically off the charts, but his feet are still swollen. So feet are very difficult because they represent, feeling stuck, not feeling support, not moving forward in like life. Like everything's like legs and feet, and the back is about not feeling supported, but the feet are feeling stuck in life, not feeling, so there's just means there's some deeper work to be done. We can, but
Sure.
but definitely, like I said, if you can check off a few things, think about when you go to the doctor, what if they don't heal you, they just give you a pill and you take this for the rest of your life.
Unfortunately, the medical system, all they do is they just put a Band-Aid on it. That's all.
Yeah,
that
or
is.
dish out medication, or rip out organs. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Like, they don't fix the problem. And,
Yeah.
it's proof right here that, back pain can be healed, emotions,
Yeah.
organs, like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
It's totally amazing. Yeah. Thank you very much.
I love my job.
That's good. It's an amazing job.
And we're beginning to love you.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you.
course.
I love my soul tribe. The only thing bad about this, like, I'm a hugger. I love to hug people, so I
I
can't
hug people all the time. I hug people. I play in a band and I see people and they watch me through the evening, and at the end I'm like, come here, give me a hug, and they're like, oh, okay, like, yeah. But you can tell when you go to give someone a hug, they give you the indication whether they want to be hugged or not. I've got that down pat.
Yeah. So interesting. So thank you both for sharing your experience. I hope this helped. If this resonated with you, if you think I can help you, you can go to cardinalhealings.com. That's my website. You can book a session there. Email me at cardinalhealings@gmail.com if you have any questions. A lot of people are like, I don't know which session to pick. And basically I was like, pick one, like, just get started. Like, they're all great for a lot of people in the Soul Tribe are like, do one. And they're like, oh my God, that was great. Which one do I do next? Because they're all designed for different things. And everyone could use all of them. It doesn't. So I'm like, just get started, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that, so if you can contact me, I'd love to. I think I'm going to continue doing this. I like giving back to the Soul Tribe. So maybe next month I'll have Jason pick 3 more people. But I love working with you guys. That's my family, my truther patriot. I mean, this is like a win-win for me. Doing what I love doing and working with my truthers patriots. There's nothing better.
Fantastic. I love it. I love it, as Jason would say.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you both for coming on. I really appreciate you taking your time out to talk with me.
Thank you very much, Debbie. Thanks very much.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks for having us. Bye.
All right. Have a
Bye.
great day. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.